Hi, folks. So I was just thinking, actually, that it's a very good point. Yeah, being banned from the River Church in Elgin and the Elgin Community Church of Rick. Yeah. Come on. They're not doing anything at all. The River Church is quite proud of the fact it now does breakfast morning, for men. I think it's once a fortnight or once a month they do that. And they're quite chuffed at that. They weren't doing that when I was there, so it's something new they're doing. But come on, they've been doing breakfast mornings for men since the 1970s. It's nothing new. And as I say, if you're a typical man who's been working, during the week, you don't want to get up early on Saturday morning to go for a breakfast with other church men. Who gives a crap about that? The only ones that want to do that are the men who are old, retired, and just want to get out. Generally speaking, the young men aren't going to bother with that. So therefore, pointless. Doing a men's supper would make a lot more blinking sense, but they won't do it. Plus, it'd be something new. They could do that, but they won't do it. So there you go. So as I say, put it this way: if I'd have been banned from the church in Chatham, Kent, 20 odd years ago, that used to do the Wednesday lunchtime worship, anyone welcome, that thing, teas and coffees, that sort of thing. If I was banned from that at that time, that would have affected me, because I really enjoyed going to that. That was great. These churches, stop that. There's nothing there. There's nothing in these churches that anyone would miss if they weren't really going. Well, as I say, except if you're a very, very churchy person and you love having fake relationships that are meaningless, then okay, you might miss it. If you're an old retired person and you're used to being invited and being looked up to in church because you're one of the greeters, you're one of the people that serves tea and coffee, then you're going to miss it if you're banned. But if you're none of that, then there's nothing in the church. I mean, is it that the worship's great? I have no idea. Is it that the sermon's great? I have no idea, because I was banned from all of those things. So therefore, and when I wasn't, was I impressed by any of it? No. No. As I say, when I wasn't banned, and I was at the Community Church of Rick, it was then called the Community Church of Manuel at that point in time, and the worship was dominated by Manuel, who was terrible at worship, but he had to be in charge of everything, so therefore, yeah. And his preaching was okay. It was okay. Sometimes it was along the lines of what the Word of God was talking about. Other times it wasn't. But I don't think he ever preached a sermon that made people, but when people were leaving, it made them think, oh my God, that was amazing. I certainly don't think Vic has ever done it. And I don't think Jeff Oakes has ever done it. Certainly when I was at that church, listening to Jeff Oakes preach, it was, again, okay. It's more at the point of waiting to go and get the tea and coffee and leave, really. I never knew what the purpose was for me to be in that church, other than to see how badly it was run, how badly they did things, and how little knowledge the people in that church had. Apart from that, there was nothing. So therefore, being banned from these places, there's nothing there. The only half decent worship was at the filling station, and They pretty much don't do that anymore. They stopped that. Yeah. And they stopped it because the people that were doing it just didn't think it was worth it anymore. It wasn't worth everything they had to put into it. Yeah. So these are people who believe or claim that they've given their lives to God. Yeah, the filling station in Lossiemouth is closed. No. But there you go. This is what it is. But as I say, in these places, is there anything to not want to be banned for? No. No. So, yeah, so if there was anything worthy, then you can understand people banning you. But when there's nothing worthy, why ban them? You're only putting people out of their misery. It's not the people in the church I'm talking about. Yeah. Well, of course, yeah. So, in the end, the reality is, yeah. Yeah. I think that it was always a case of me, I was always speaking to God after God had said to me that I need to go to the community church of Rick and tell them that they need to go to Father and ask Father what it is they need to do. I was always thinking, yeah, but what about the River Church? You know, is there anything I can do to give them another chance? Well, they've had it. So there you go. Job done. So you take care. Enjoy. Be blessed and be a blessing. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.